Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Mech Merlin stream. I see it's a fairly quiet chat tonight, despite about 20 of you viewing. So, good evening, Halfling Barista. Thanks for joining in at the very start of the stream. So, sorry for the late start, guys. I was out for dinner tonight, guys, so came home a little bit later. Figured I'd start at 8:30 anyway, just 'cause, the show has to go on. So yeah, welcome everyone. All right, if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining in. This is a weekly news segment, usually starting at 7:30 p.m. PDT, in which we cover the group buy news, everything from keyboards to keycaps to even macro pads, and we usually cover it on a week by week basis. So this particular episode only covers tonight, April 30th, till this coming Saturday, May 6th. Yes, it's already May. The year is going by really quick. So welcome everyone. We like to start off with ending group buys, and then, I usually can't cover everything that's happening. So at the very end of the stream, we have an audience group buy section in which you guys can send group buys that you think I missed. If you guys want to follow along with what I've already talked about, make sure you issue the GB list command. I will be updating this list as the show goes on, so right now there should be nothing on there. Let's start off with our very first ending group buy. This is MacLab keycaps from SwitchLab. For $80 you get your choice between dark, light, or the bundle deal for $145. If you want to buy one set, you're looking at $80. If you want to buy both, which I highly suggest you do, you're looking at $145. Let's look at some of these renders here. Pretty set with the Apple font, if that's kind of your thing. It is definitely my thing, especially since I am streaming on a Mac Mini and I do my professional work over on Mac OS. Yeah, this is something I'm definitely gonna check out. Delivery time of Q2 2023, so still within this year. Let's see, MacLab Lite would definitely be the traditional Mac look, but these days I prefer a darker key set such as this. So that's probably what I'll be doing. Look at that. Oh, I like that. I really hope that that's what the packaging is gonna look like. But yeah, $80, not a bad deal. I, for one, will probably get the combination at $145. Stock arrives ETA Q2 2023. It is a PBT die sub cherry profile with 1.7mm thickness. So yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. Ending tomorrow. The next key set that is expiring is also ending tomorrow. This one is Keebio Miami Dawn. Base kit is $85. This is a one kit key set, as you guys can see here. Delivery time is Q3 2023, and apparently this was supposed to have ended 2 days ago, but it was extended to tomorrow. So yeah, this is a beige set with, if you guys remember GMK Miami, it's kind of like, it's just on a all of the legends are still the Miami colors, but it's on a beige background, which I personally don't like. I think it doesn't look beautiful to me at all, unfortunately. I much prefer the original Miami set. See, Zark says, yuck. Halfling Barista says, how is Keebio's quality? I've only talked about them maybe twice on this channel, but the last 2 times I talked about it, people from the audience said that it was fairly decent. I have no specific experience with it, but people seem to be happy. And at $85, compared with the MacLab key set, let's see who makes MacLab. I guess it's just SwitchLab is the manufacturer, Yeah, look at that. Oh look, they are color matching with the GMK. So there's TU2, cool. U9, MG1, L9, nice. Okay. But keep in mind, this is an ABS double shot set in cherry profile. Interesting. So they do have a desk mat and an artisan as well. It's the keycaps that'll arrive in Q4 of 2023. Everything else is Q3. There we go. That is the artisan that we're talking about right there. Yeah, this guy expires tomorrow, so if you're interested, check it out. Check it out. And the last key set of the week. We got a couple more days before this guy expires, but he expires on the 5th. That's on Friday. There we go. For $85. And in fact, every key set I've talked about so far is within the $80 to $85 range. But yeah, for 85 bucks, you get a blue gradient key set. This really reminds me of PBT Atmosphere. Well, PBT Atmosphere went from top to bottom. This one's going from left to right, which I personally like better. Look at that. That's a nice blue to white gradient change. 85 bucks. ETA to you, the customer, is Q3 2023. Let's look at a few more of these renders. Look at that. I quite like it. Yeah, this is the kit that you're gonna get. Looks like it is full size supporting and split bar supporting as well. That's really good. 85 bucks, expiring on the 5th, so we got quite some time, and delivering in Q3 2023. All right, check it out. So out of those 3 key sets that I just talked about, which ones are your guys' most favorite? Or which ones would you buy? That's once again the MacLab keycaps, available in dark and light with the classic Apple font. Then there's the Keebio Miami Dawn, basically Miami on a beige background. And last but not the least, Dragon Type, a blue gradient set. Out of these 3, which ones would you guys be interested in buying? Let me know in the chat. See how things says MacLab seems the best, but I have 0 Macs. Miami Dawn says Peter Poppins. Cool. Let's see, Miami Dawn. Darwinia says probably the dragon type. That is mainly because I'm averse to monochrome color builds. Cool. Agron says all of them don't match my theme. Dragon type. For me, I would pick either the Dragon type or the MacLab, but if I could only choose one, which I will most likely be doing, I'll be doing the MacLab keycaps, and I'll be doing the bundle deal. Save myself a few bucks. They would not go on my Dolge, because Apple keycaps on a Dolge would just look weird. I do have a Apple-inspired tray mount keyboard, which I haven't used in a long time, so this might go on that one. But yeah, those are the 3 key sets that I know of that are expiring this week. We do have at least one keyboard that is expiring. There you go. This next one is the LM60 V2, apparently, an aluminum case mechanical keyboard for $207.48. It's kind of a interesting board, if you see here. So it's a 2 pieces. Top and bottom are both aluminum with side RGB lights, 6.5 degree case angle, or I guess that's typing angle, front height of 19 millimeters, and it is a standard 60 compatible board. It does seem fairly pricey, $207. It's like, You do have your option of plate material. You can do aluminum, FR4 brass, and looks like it's not showing up on stream, but you also have the option to have a PBT plate. I've never seen a PBT plate before. I've seen an ABS plate, but not a PBT plate. Mounting, silicone tadpole from Gyeonworks, or rubber shock absorption balls. There we go. Just looking at the aesthetics alone, I was hoping that this would be like 180 bucks, but not 200. Weight, 1400 grams, 14 to 1800 depending on your brass weight. There you can choose your layout, HHKB, WinKey, or WinKeyless. Agron says 200 without PCB. That is correct, 200 without PCB. PCB compatibility, basically GH60 style, which is a misnomer, because if you remember, GH60 came with a mini USB-B, but you've got to be careful because USB-C is a little bit wider. So I think he should have said standard 60 instead of GH60. The V1 was like 100. I wonder why it's so much more expensive. Maybe it's the RGBs. The RGB lights. But yeah, $200. 207 to be exact. And check it out, it is currently in stock. Would you guys buy this board? Kind of curious. If you were looking for a 60%, would you be considering this board at $207.48? Wrong dongs! It's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. I like to collect boards that, in the layout that I like, but with different mountings. So just because this is a tadpole mount and I don't have a 60% with tadpole mount, I would actually consider this at 200. Of course, if there was another 60% that came out with the same mounting, that was cheaper, I'd definitely go for that one over this. I've been doing okay, hope you've been well. Yeah. Been doing great. Been enjoying the weather lately because it's gotten warmer in Seattle. So I've been going out for more walks, for more jogs and all that. Oh really? How much was it? Haxie the Grass says the colors are interesting but a little high for my taste. Yeah, 200 is fairly pricey. Yeah, when I first saw this board, it kind of reminded me of like an older design. Frog Mini is like $265 with brass. Does the Frog Mini come with the PCB? No PCB either? But then again, you know, I feel like at the same time, Gion can charge that much just because he's an established name. I've personally never heard of DGM before. Alright, but yeah, if you guys are interested in this as an alternative to the Frog Mini, this guy expires tomorrow on the 1st. Like I said, this is going to be a short stream. That's pretty much all that I can find for ending group buys. So let's move on to in stock, which I kind of already alluded to at the start of the stream. But the in stock board I wanted to tell you guys about is the board I'm using right now. That is the Dolch 65, going at 470 bucks. And currently what's on my desk right here. This is a, let's go through all the specs. Typing angle 6 degree, aluminum top and bottom. Mounting style is a top mount with leaf spring, and the weight is 2.2 kilograms unbuilt without the PCB. So my unit came with the black plate, but I definitely would have preferred the red plate that they're advertising here. And this is a $470 board. My quick take on it is that $470 is really pricey, but if you're looking for this specific aesthetic, like you really like the Dolch pack accents, even like the logo right here, then this is probably one of the only ones that are out there. And I'm glad it's not just regular top mount, it's leaf mount. Leaf spring. And I am fairly happy with the sound. Though if I could redo the build again, I'd go with the Durock Palms just to give it a little bit more higher frequencies. Yeah, this would be perfect with Dolch keycaps. Yes, I am looking for affordable Dolch keycaps. I am considering just going for the, what do you call that? There was a set I saw. I think it was on Divinikey, but it was like a Yolch set of sorts. Let's see if I can find it really quick here. Profile, cherry profile. When I find it, I'll buy it, and it'll definitely go on this board. My other, like my real Dolch board, actually uses SA Hyperfuse. So if I could find something that looks like Hyperfuse, I would put that on here as well. So Gary says, hello, any keyboard you're looking to buy next? To be honest, actually I was asked this question today. I was part of a mini meetup of sorts. We actually just went to a brewery just to drink beer. We had 2 people with keyboards, and that's it. We were just chatting. But yeah, they asked me that question, and I was like, you know, I don't buy many keyboards these days. What I buy these days is actually camera equipment. Like I love buying lenses. I love I love cameras in general, you know. So yeah, that's what a lot of my money goes to. And also cats. You know, I buy lots of stuff for my cats, toys, food, snacks. spa sessions, all that good stuff. Agron says PBT or Divinikey Dolce. I'd probably go with the PBT Fans one, you know, just because I like PBT Fans, and it comes in with the fancy cassette-like case. DCX, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I should bookmark that. DCX Hyperfuse looks good. Let's see, is it even still available? Let's go look really quick. Yes, it is. I've heard good things about DCX though, but look at that. $99, not bad. You know, just to see what else is available. DCX 9009, here we go. There's the Dolce set right there. No, that's a Sky Dolce. That's Sky Dolce right there. The DCX has the shift T problem. Yeah. I have learned to accept it grudgingly. The legends don't blend in as well as GMK, but they're nice. They fixed the shift kerning. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Oh my god, they have a Ski Data one too. These are all the classic key sets done in DCX. And for 99 bucks, that's not a bad price at all. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna pick up Hyperfuse. Kikobo is probably the closest looking to GMK. I was looking at the colors that they had, you know, and I know it's bad to color match on your monitor just because monitors all have different temperatures and all that, but you know, it looked pretty close on what I'm seeing here. And I guess since we're talking about DCX, I'm gonna paste that link too as a in stock if you guys want to try it out. That's the DCX Hyperfuse right there. That's most likely what's gonna go on this guy. That's really the only board that caught my attention this week, simply because I have the board. So let's move on to some starting group buys, which is also going to be very minimal this week. The Halfling says my older black and white has the bad shift, so I know. There we go. Honestly, at the end of the day, doesn't matter so much. Like right now, this guy has the shift space T. Here, let's see if I can show it off really quick here. There, you can see the shift space T right there, if it can focus. But the kerning's pretty bad there too. I've kind of accepted it. I'm honestly not too bothered with it anymore. Especially if I'm buying a set for like 80 bucks, right? See, everyone says, looking at the picture, they fixed the right shift. That's good. That is good. Alright, let's talk about some starting group buys. We only have 2 of them at this point. This is a new profile starting at $99. You have your choice between the light colorway and the dark colorway. And different kits available. Base kit, the compact, this guy right, International Miscellaneous, Protozoa knob if you want that, and a Hibi cap. But here, let's take a look at this profile really quick. Compared against DSA and CAM. So SLK is the red one, so you guys can see right there. I'd really love to try this set out. And knowing that he's in Seattle, maybe I can try a few set as a demo. Working with Turbulent Labs. It's got that very vintage vibe to it. Zizark says uniform profile. If I were to choose between the 2 sets, I'd probably go with the light set. Estimated date of delivery December 2023. Please refer to our project updates page for the most up-to-date information once the group buy is complete. You guys know that I'm a big fan of uniform keycaps, so this is definitely up my alley, especially since it looks like this. Kind of makes me think of chalk. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Hexy. Looks pretty low pro. Yeah, you're right. Look at that. That's actually a fairly pretty set right there. Now this would look good on the drop control. No, not just like the drop control, but on boards that are like low profile. Oh, that's the Beak 6.5 or whatever that board was called. I like it. I like the shape a lot. But yeah, check it out. This guy starts tomorrow and it's running till... will be live until June 1st, and estimated time of delivery is December of this year. So check it out if you guys are interested. There we go. The next item I'd like to talk about that is starting this week is a keyboard This one is starting on Saturday. And this one's called the Ohana 65. Ohana means family. Ohana 65 V1 for about $300. Look at that. Comes in 3 colorways. Green, which I absolutely love. Red and blue. Actually, there's a couple more. There's Blurple. They're just not pictured. There we go. Pink, black, and white. And you can choose between a solder and a hot swap PCB. Running from May 6th till June 10th. Unlimited pre-order. Roughly 6 months of delivery time. So I guess that would put us at December 2023 delivery. 6063 aluminum. 16.18 front height. Leaf spring mounts. Okay. Sandblasted and all-treated brass weight. Interesting. And creator badges. Very nice. Custom design badges. See images for Yukis for the following creators will be available for purchase as a group buy. Interesting. Very cool. Oh, cool. Meep has one too. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to buy Meeps. Yeah, just because I know Xing Xing Wong Wong and Meep. Those are the two that I would most likely get. Here we go. Yeah, beautiful badge. Beautiful colors. It's a nice picture of the plate there. Leaf spring mount, kind of like what the Dolce 65 that I'm typing on is like. This almost looks like Meeps. Yeah, $300. And of course, if you pick options such as the white one, actually no, it's $309.99 all the way through. Okay, not bad. 6 months delivery time. Seems like a pretty good board just from the offset right here. Alright, as far as I know, those are the only 2 items that are starting this week. There's the SLK DeSalle starting on the 1st, and then we've got this guy, the Ohana 65, starting on the 6th. Out of these 2 group buys, which ones are you guys most interested in? Let me know in chat. The wallet is safe, says Comrade Questions. Shelby says thinking about the Ohana SLK for me. I'm gonna get it close to ending. Nice. I don't know if they're prototypes, but I can talk with the SLK guy. Maybe I can just try one out on stream and see how it fits. The board that I want to put that on is my Command 65. Looking at a wide angle lens next, says Comrade. Yes, nice. Balthamo says, I've been waiting for SLK since you launched the IC for it. There we go. That's good. Well, yeah, like I said, hopefully I can get my hands on a prototype of sorts and just try it out for like everyone. Okay, as far as I know, those are the only group buys that are ending this week. So, you know, of course I missed some. So here's your chance to let me know if you think I missed some this week. So here we go. Yeah, please send me a link and any information such as the context, start, end dates, anything I need to pay attention to just so I don't need to read the entire group by page. Please whisper it to me as the instructions have said right here. And I'll keep this open for the next couple minutes and see what people send me. One more submission. This one's from Tataimo. Oh, Tataimo, it is outside the scope of our show today, but sure, why not? Since we will be talking about this next week. And I do have one of these boards, so I have the V2 of it. The Think 6.5 V3 at $385. Check it out. Gray Studio is back at it again. This one started last week and is running till May 10th, so we'll be covering this in our ending group buy next week. Yeah, check it out, check it out. Kind of wish that they would put like a list here of what changed between the V2 and the V3. And this time around, I will get a hot swap PCB rather than a soldered one. Such a pretty board indeed. And look, they've got the usual colorway: Darth Vader, Robocop, Coffee, Iceberg. Nice. Is it just me, or does it seem like they don't have as many pictures as they did last time? Let's see, which one's the nicest colorway? Is there a green board here? I'd probably buy a green one of these. There we go. That's not the kind of green I like, unfortunately. Do they have a yellow one? No, they don't. I'd probably go for this one. This one looks the prettiest to me at the moment. Group buy started April 20th, running until May 10th. What are some specs? The ESD protection is available. I think on the V2, ESD protection was there as well. That's good. And you can choose between an FR4 and PC plate. Okay. Not bad. Thank you very much, Dataimo. Cool. Well, it looks like no one else is sending me stuff. So guys, thanks for joining in. My next stream will actually be... I want to do it tomorrow, but it really depends. I've got like stuff to do. But the goal, the plan is to build this guy. The plan is to build this guy. My Odin 75 from KBD fans. I already finished lubing all of my Durock palm switches, so time permitting, this guy will be built. 6 a.m. stream, no way. 6 a.m. I'm at the gym. There's no way I'm doing that. So yeah, thanks guys for joining in. And I will catch you next time. Hope you all have a good start to your week. And make sure... Oh, I guess it's too late now, but apparently today was National Boba Tea Day. So if you have an opportunity, definitely buy one. But yeah, thanks guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.